Ladies, what is the most intimidating thing about self-defense? See, when it comes to physically defending yourself, so many of us think we aren't strong enough, we aren't young enough, big enough, tough enough, aggressive enough, or even loud enough to win a fight against an attacker. We're more worried about our size versus their size, or our strength versus their strength, that we don't realize that there's a way that we can leverage whatever it is that we do have, the strengths that we have, to overcome an attacker, regardless of their size, their strength, or their physical abilities, and regardless of our age, our physical abilities, or even our size. So today, I'm going to give you one most valuable tool that you can use to help you confidently defend yourself. Let's get started. Pepperspray Patti here, your independent women's self-defense instructor, looking to empower you to confidently defend yourselves. Hey everyone, Pepperspray Patti here, and I am live at Star Firearms in Zion, Illinois with 5-Star Mark.
Hi everybody, here to help out Pepperspray Patti.
And today we are going to share with you one valuable tool in self-defense that can give you the leverage that you need over an attacker. Truth is, ladies, every one of us has the right to defend ourselves when we're in danger. And your age, your size, or your physical abilities should not stop you. Well, how is that possible? 3 words, and that is hard to soft. What does that mean? It means hit 'em where it counts, ladies. Let's demonstrate exactly what that will look like.
I'm your official crash test dummy.
Yes, Mark is our demonstration model for the day today, and this demonstration of exactly what hard to soft looks like. So first of all, we start off with the head. Ultimately, what this is about is taking whatever you have that's hard to whatever your attacker has that's soft, and making sure that by hitting that soft spot as hard as you can, with as much force as you can, that you injure your attacker, which gives you the ability to get away. So when we start at the head, of course, the eyes, one of the best soft places because it is so vulnerable and easy to get to. Of course, it does depend on your attacker's height and your height. So if you're 5'3" and they're 6'3", forget about the eyes, probably forget about the head, and go for some of those lower soft spots. But when it comes to the eyes, you can do something simple like take your fingers, poke like this, jab, jab, jab. Now, of course, you're not just doing that. You're going to be doing a few other things too, because you want to make sure that you get away safely. And nothing is 100% guaranteed in self-defense. Sorry. I didn't make that rule, but that's the reality of it. So we want to make sure that we're injuring. So we're going to jab at the eyes. You can even use your thumbs and gouge out the eyes. Now, it might sound a little squeamish or it might sound a little bit gross, but this is life or death. So take all of that out of your mind and imagine yourself in a situation. Mark, if you don't mind demonstrating, go ahead and put your hands by my throat. Someone's gotten you in a situation where you're being choked, you want to do something, that person lets go of you and doesn't come back at you. So if I'm going to go right here and I'm going to do that, I can also break it at the same time. I may be giving a kick to one of the other soft spots, which is the groin, which doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, that's a soft spot for everybody. So in addition to the eyes, we also have the temple. If you have the ability to give a good hammer strike, not a good hammer strike, a palm strike to the temple. I know mine doesn't ever feel good at times, you know, when you got that headache and everything going on. So that's a good place to strike at. Of course, the nose, again, taking that strike. Now, if the height is significant difference, remember again, don't bother with that. Go for some of those lower places. But you can very easily smash your attacker's nose into their face. And I want you to think about it that way. Not just that I'm hitting them in the nose, but that I'm smashing their nose into the back of their skull. Because that means that you're going to have enough energy, if that's your goal, to actually come close enough to actually doing that. Because otherwise, think about it. Have you ever swatted at a bee?
Yes.
Yes. And what happens?
It usually goes away.
Sometimes it goes away, but what happens other times?
Comes right back around to a different spot.
Right, comes right back around. I don't want to piss off my attacker. I want to debilitate them so I can get away. All right, so we go back at it. The throat. The throat's a really good place that you can hit. Again, you can take that palm strike and, kind of like a karate chop, or your elbow, you can use that, or you can even make a fist and use like a hammer strike at the throat. What's going to happen? They're going to have a hard time breathing while you're getting away. The clavicle is an easy bone. I'm going to face it. The clavicle here is an easy bone to break. You can get two good hammer fists, come down on your attacker, you can break those bones. Why is that important? Why is that valuable? Well, that's what helps us move our arms. So if the clavicle's broke, that person's going to have a hard time being able to grab at you. It may even just stop right there and not chase after you, which is the goal, right? Right here in the chest, we can knock the wind out of a person. Again, an elbow, a hammer fist, whatever works best. If you're like a shorter height like myself and your person's a little bit taller, you may get into a position where you may have to, use your head and kind of butt them hard with your head into their chest. Will you do me a favor, Mark? Put your arms out like this. Lots of soft spots, starting right here in the elbow, okay? You can give a hammer fist there. Again, that karate chop, whatever you got to do, take your nails. Whatever's going to injure your attacker. All along the line here, we have, along the arm, we have all those nerves that the doctor's always testing. You can give a strike on there. And then, of course, the fingers. Now, we use these as tools and weapons, but we can use these as a soft place on our attacker. For example, if I take his finger and I bend it backwards until it cracks, what's going to happen?
One of my knees.
Right, I just broke his finger. And if you do it to the thumb, that's what makes us different from a lot of the other animals out there and gives us the ability to grab. If you break your attacker's thumb, are they going to be able to grab at you again? No, absolutely. So go for those fingers, bend them backwards. What I love about that is anybody can do it. You don't have to have a lot of strength to bend someone's finger backwards. Easy on that one.
Yeah,
all right.
It doesn't take a lot of force to break fingers.
Right, right. So if you're concerned about, do I have enough strength to do it? Then go for the fingers and do that while you're doing something else. And all that pain is going to help you to get away safely. All right, so we talked about the groin, probably one of the #1 soft spots on anyone that you can attack. Again, whatever it is, if it's a knee, if it's a kick, an elbow, a hammer fist, whatever you have that's hard, to whatever they have that's soft. Kneecaps. Kneecaps don't feel soft, but if my attacker is grabbing me, go ahead and grab my, if they're, and I'm trying to get away and I take my foot and I kick at his knee, using all that force and using his arm as leverage, I'm pretty sure I can bust out that knee. Is he going to run after me?
Not very well.
Probably not. All right, shins. If you're anything like me, coffee tables are my worst enemy. Shins are a super soft place that, again, you can give a good kick. If you've gotten down to the ground and you're not able to kick, you've got your hands, again, that you can use. The inner part of the thigh is soft. Go ahead, feel right there. Give it a little pinch. It's tender there. By the way, so is this down here. Pinching, biting, whatever it is that you can do. And then, of course, there's the foot. Give it a good stomp. Now, right now, wintertime, I usually have some form of boots or some heavy shoes or my gym shoes or something. but so may my attacker. They may have heavy boots that it may not do anything. That's why we don't do just one thing, we do multiple things at a time in hopes that one of them will be that hit that we need to be able to get away. Anything else you want to add, Mark?
Well, I wouldn't want to be part of any of those things. The top of the foot would hurt like the dickens, and there's no way they're going to run after you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as would many of those places. Yeah. Great. Now, we're not done yet. I have one bonus for you guys that have stuck around to the end of the video. And that is for those of you that don't think you're strong enough to strike and injure your attacker. If that's you, do me a favor, raise your hand down in the comments. Let me know that you don't feel that you have the strength to confidently defend yourself. Because if that's you, I have something for you, and it's a Kubaton. This is a striking tool that you can do exactly that with. Take this to any of those places that we talked about. If I don't feel that I'm strong enough to gouge out or strike at my attacker's eyes, imagine if I do it with this. Same thing in the groin. This is a powerful tool that's going to give you that much more strength to be able to get the job done. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to Pepperspray Patti. We do a class here at Star Firearms about just every month. You can either check their calendar for when the next class is, or check on mine and then get registered at pepperspraypatti.com. Thanks, you guys. Have a wonderful day.
Bye, everyone.